What's up, everyone? Good morning. Thanks for joining me. Just getting a couple things up here. It'll just be one moment. Just want to make sure everything is going out. Looks like we're good on YouTube. Looks like X is going out. All right. All right. Who's ready for a good old track position race today where you can't pass and tires don't really matter? A lot of two tire stops and staying out today. And so big strategy race, track position. May see a couple guys that will be able to have the speed to come through the field if they get pushed back, but I think for the most part, it's only going to be a couple guys that can do that, and for the most part, they're guys that fall to the back will stay to the back until they do more strategy to move to the front. I'm going to try to do a giveaway today if you comment, so I'm just going to try to type people in as they do comments. What's up, Jacob? Ryan, thanks for joining. Thanks, Connor. What's up, Andrew? Um, don't have all the slides I usually do. I had a busy weekend, but I still have the rankings, and I just don't have the line by row by row. Rory should be here in a couple minutes. He was going to be late. Here he is. Speak of the devil. There he is. Let's add our mugs. What's up, Roars?
What's up? How's
Hey,
everyone doing this lovely morning?
I'm glad it doesn't smell like plastic outside
What I
anymore.
was getting ready to say, I don't smell plastic and chemicals and poison and all kinds of shit they're trying to kill us with. The first go
Yeah,
around, that was the test run.
yeah. They're getting us
Yeah,
this time. I'm sure I'll be sick next
absolute.
week.
I
I know
just wish, I
pretty.
just hope I don't start growing shit off my damn head and like different things. I mean, you can just kill me. It's okay.
There you go. Ryan said blame Canada.
What do you think about that shirt? Moonshot. You know me and my
Nice.
Japanese players.
You love them guys.
Yeah, they're my guys.
All right. So let me get some. I got a couple slides, not everything. We'll go into the race details. Let's get our mugs off there.
Gotta have
All
the
right.
slides.
Yes. And also, big news, big breaking news. I fired the graphic design guy. I hired a new guy. His name is Al Image, if you can figure that out. Um, he does a really good job if you give him one slide to do. But if I say, hey, make all the slides look the same, he just doesn't get it. I don't know what the deal is. I'm going to have to ride him a little harder this week and maybe we can do a better job. But
You
yeah,
got the
it's, he
Denny
looked really good.
Hamlin version.
I guess I don't know. One slide, it's awesome, but he just can't get that championship, season. And you'll see here what happens when we go to him. All right, so we got stage one's 80 laps. I don't expect anyone to pit. Stage two, I mean, a caution could change that because they might want to flip the stage and get track position. But if we go green, no one's pitting. Stage two's 185 laps. Again, the fuel window is 150 to 170. With how they waste laps under stage cautions, you might be able to make it. So, also, again, if a caution happens, the goal is to get to 450. They don't really care about getting to 80 or 185 after that. The goal is to get to the end number. So, I think you could see guys stretch it. Guys are going to take two tires.
Is anybody gonna try to run the whole race on one set of tires?
I don't think that, but you might maybe left sides.
That's
I think they'll change those right sides a couple times. It's just nothing. There's just nothing great. You know what I mean? It's a big track position race. You're not gonna. I don't think we'll see. Someone besides Bell or Blaney fall to the back. I think they're gonna be stuck back there. It's gonna be hard to pass.
no Larson. You don't think Larson can pass?
I don't like my rankings today. I'll say that also. There's no data. I love data. Give me the fucking data, and then I'm gonna figure it out. Like we're getting these 50-minute practices, fucking awesome. I would just want two sets of tires for not heavy tire wear tracks and three sets of tires for practice if we're at a high tire wear track.
If we don't get
Um,
anything else out of damn extra practice, I just want to hear the media bitch and whine.
yeah. It
All them
just
fucking know-it-alls. Like, no, y'all are being paid. Like, we don't need a show for practice, but maybe if y'all fucking actually practiced, maybe you can make the fucking car better, and we wouldn't have to
yeah.
watch shit every Sunday.
So I'll be honest, I did not get to watch practice yesterday live. I rewatched it last night or this morning, and so there's like conflicting information about how many sets of tires the drivers had in practice. Um, it seems like it was one, but then it was two. There was a report that Larson put on a second set. Um, I I don't know. I'm going with yeah. They did Big Ross. It was an awful coverage. It's they had two sets. Okay, so I kind of broke it down by runs, thinking that, but it was weird. Yeah, so most teams only ran one, is what Big Ross is saying. Just throw that up there. And he's saying they had two sets. Yeah, it was weird. Um, I don't think they did a good job. I don't think TNT is as good. I know that for some they say it's the same people, but it just doesn't seem anywhere near the same. It's kind of on the same level as Fox. Just not
Well, I
for
mean,
me.
I don't understand what the whole damn deal is about. I didn't know fans needed to show up for practice. I mean, we got FS1, we have
Well, yeah, even
Amazon or whatever the fuck they put this shit on nowadays. They're all a bunch of douchebags, in my opinion. All the way up to the fucking spiders that want to run their fucking mouths and think they know shit, and then these damn pussyfied drivers that, I mean, who the fuck don't want to practice? I mean, it's beyond me. I bet Cliff Daniels fucking appreciates 50 more minutes of practice. I bet you he ain't gonna waste 50 minutes of his life. He's gonna improve the car. I mean,
I got your answer, Big Ross. Are you ready? I'm so excited for this. So you have Mamba Smith because of Kevin Harvick, because Mamba is adopted and his rich parents would go to Pocono. So they were like, hey, Mamba, because I'm sure that's his name. His parents called him Mamba. Hey, Mamba, why don't you go play with Keelan on the playground out there? That's why you have him. There you go. Um,
good answer.
yeah. Well, I mean, it seems like the real story.
It's pretty legit.
Yeah. So back to why I don't like my rankings. I don't like shit this week. There's no data. We had exhibition races here. We've had like two short flats all season. They were way long ago. We have the
So
bumpers, I think.
is he a green mamba or a black mamba?
Oh, he's a I don't no talent Mamba. I don't even think he could get a top 10 at Arca when he had rides.
That's people talk shit about Cletus, but Cletus got a top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my last thing is that they removed foam from the bumpers. Um, I don't think it's going to be a big factor here. I think where that's going to be a big factor is Martinsville, because they just fucking slam into each other nonstop. You know, I think here if we get like a restart stack up, you're going to have 2 to 3 cars that have a blown radiator and they're out of the race. So
Hell yeah.
restart stack ups, I think, is where that plays a role.
His bumper will come right through your radiator, Cole, and take us out of the race.
That's right. And then if you don't agree with NASCAR, then I guess those things aren't happening under the watchful eye of people like you and NASCAR. All right. So let's see what we got next here. We got our little fantasy hub. Look, I told you Al Image, man. He can't make them all look the same. They all look you say, hey, make them all look the same. He doesn't make them look all the same. He likes to make everything a little different. But we'll get on him maybe a little more. Oh, also, there is no show next week. I will be at the beach. I give no fucks.
Hey, it might
So,
be because I'm thinking about coming down there.
well, okay. Well, yeah, I ain't doing a show. I ain't gonna have rankings. I'll be at the fucking beach. That's life.
I'll pull Twitter. I'll pull X Live up.
NASCAR does not exist from next Saturday to next Saturday. Okay.
Where are we racing next? Oh, that's Indy. Yeah.
Yeah. You notice I didn't say Friday because I will stay up for trucks at IRP, baby.
Hell
I will
yes.
bet that and I'll be on that, but I'll still get my ass up 5 a.m. Saturday to drive to the beach. So no show next week, no rankings. Don't send me a freaking message that says, hey, can I get the I ain't fucking doing them. I'm at the beach. Leave me alone. Okay.
Nobody had Todd making the Final Four, but Todd's gonna be gone after today. So
I mean, all it takes is for Chase to wreck out. You know, it's one v
I
one. That's
swear
why I
it
like
would be
head-to-head.
fitting. It would be fitting for some hack ass to win that, and then it just shows what are we doing here? That's some
Yeah.
stupid gimmick shit.
So Bell Blaney, flip a coin. I mean, it's basically the same day. Who's gonna make the mistake today? And pick the other guy. That's what I would say when it comes down to those two. Who do you like, Rory?
And the Final Four?
No, just for the Bell versus Blaney matchup. But yeah, I think that's part of the Final Four.
Gotta go Bell.
Yeah, okay. To me, I just think whoever has the mistake is going to lose it. Larson or Hamlin. I like Larson. I think he was pretty good, and I think his issue is with no qualifying. I think that's what also messes up my rankings this week is the no qualifying kind of fucked everything up. But we'll see. Who do you like in that one?
Let's go with Larson.
All right, and then
I
what about
wouldn't
the
take
Todd?
Denny Hamlin with your money.
What about the Todd father versus little Billy's boy?
Can they both lose?
No, can't.
You know what? Let's go Todd father because Elliot will probably wreck or some shit early, have some broken trans. His tranny's gonna be broke. He's gonna have to run home to go check on it.
All right. So then the last one we got Bubba versus Ty. You can go first on that one. Who you got?
Tyrone.
Ain't
no way in any damn day, shape, or form we're gonna take Bubba against Tyrone.
You love you some Tyrone. I also like Gibbs, so I'm gonna pick him in that. He's also one of the, or no, he's not. Sorry, I was looking at Barry for a second. He starts second, so he's up there.
I like Tyrone even more after last week. He's like, get the fuck off the track. You're taking up the whole track. I'm not slowing down. Get your ass out of my way, okay?
Yeah. 36 for 36. Obviously, if you have Bell or Blaney available, you're going to probably want to use one of those two, and probably another one in a couple weeks. We're in a run of short flats here. I really would like if they adjusted the schedule next year. I feel like we had all the mile and a halves in a row, and now we have all the short flats. I would just like a little variety because I feel like we're going to be saying, we're going to go to Iowa. We're going to talk about the same guys. We're going to go to Richmond. We're going to talk about the same guys. New Hampshire, Gateway. Like, you know what I mean?
Uncle Loose. Bell will need just one more lap to win, and Bill Byron is your 2026 North Wilkesboro champion.
Perry Bree. Okay, so here's the deal with Josh Berry. I have him ranked very high. Like, for him, top 10 in that area. But he starts 28th.
Does he have a top 10 this year?
Probably at Martinsville.
He may have snuck one in there.
If he didn't rack, or let's see, Josh Berry.
I was just looking at that. I know he was in the stages. Can't remember where the hell he finished at.
10th in Martinsville.
All right. He has one top 10.
And I'm pretty sure he racked at Phoenix. Pretty sure. But he starts so far back that kind of scares me. If he doesn't have speed right off the go, he's going to be in trouble because if he goes a lap down, I mean, it's just not. I wouldn't use Barry. I'd like to use someone that's probably starting more forward in a 36 for 36. I think you could use Ty Gibbs. Um, I would rather use Priest than Barry, but in my head, I think Priest is better at a couple other tracks that I'm going to save him for. Bowman could be a sneaky pick today. Cindric. Ross Chastain's high in my rankings, and he was like great in practice, but he has to pit and at the beginning of the race and lost his pit stall. So like I would just cross him off. I know. So when you see him, I know he's high. I would just ignore that. I wouldn't bet him. That's what I would kind of stick with, guys. I don't have any other really.
One thing that I noticed, there is not a whole lot of difference in lap times.
Yeah, that's what makes it so hard to pass. So like if you watch the truck race, Riggs was fast and then he got pushed into the back a little bit and he never came back up. Took him forever, you know. Chandler had the one truck that he could work at bottom and make the passes, and then SVG later in the race had that same kind of truck that was able to work the bottom and make the passes. So if you see someone, and I always say this, if you see someone in the top 10 that can roll the bottom and make the passes, and it's not taking them 5 laps to pass every driver, they're getting one every lap. Those are guys you want to bet today. That's what you want to look for. And we did Wallace and Gibbs. All right, let's go. See, the next are the rankings. We'll just go. And again, Al Image. First slide. I like this. I was like, man, that's nice. I really, hey, here's 2 more. Make them look exactly the same. And as you see, they will not look exactly the same. So this is sorted by start. These are the back 13 guys, I think. Fincham, Ware, Allmendinger. Riley Herbst was okay in practice. Austin Hill. Zilich looked really good in practice, but he's starting super far back. Noah and Briscoe. Briscoe's a victim of the no qualifying. As you can see, Barry, Larson, and Bowman all top 10 in practice. Also with Zilich on this page. You got any thoughts on these guys on this page, Roars? And if you guys have any questions on this page, fire them away. We'll do them now. And
I'm having some issues even seeing this page. I can't figure out how to get my shit on full screen.
I'm sorry. You have the ranking, so you got it. It's just all the guys starting in the back. So it's Fincham, Ware, Dinger, PBR, Austin Hill, Zilich, Graxon, Bresco, Smith, Barry, Larson, Wallace, Bowman. I think you probably got some on Larson.
Larson, Briscoe, and shit on everybody else. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
I threw a.
I don't think this is a very good. I don't know. Briscoe might surprise us if he gets some track position and gets up there, but this doesn't seem like his track type, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like again.
I like him better at Martinsville.
Yeah, that's anyone today getting track position and holding it like that. That is the key to this race. I think I tweeted earlier this week the pit stop matrix. That might be a good tool for you to look at today. It has like, hey, these are the people that make fast stops. These are the people that have penalties on their stops. And it's the percent of time they have a penalty, the crew, the driver, percent of time they've made 2 tire stops. So maybe you look at that, you know.
What's the fuel window?
150 to 170 laps.
Jesus Christ. What's the final?
Yeah. What was that? You broke up, man. You're gone. When Rory's back, I'll say it. Were you asking how many laps?
Well, what's the final stage? Like 225, 250?
185.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
Yeah, remember when they first started stages? The stage, it was supposed to be the first stage was small, the second stage was medium, and the last stage was super long.
Are we running 450 laps today, or are they just calling this the 450?
No, we running 450. It'd be
some
hot.
dumbass thought it was a good idea to make the final stage a fucking fuel window.
Yeah. So here's what, again, that guy, that Al Image, our graphic artist, he so like I was like, oh, this looks nice. I like it. Here's another page. Make it look exactly the same. And then it doesn't look anywhere near as good. He just This guy. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. So this is like the mid packers. They're actually, I think these guys are all added an advantage from no qualifying. If you look at their ranks and where they were in practice, the bulk of these guys are the back half of the field. You got Stenhouse, Kozlowski, Dillon, Priest, Custer, Nemechek, Gilliland, Suarez, McDowell. Only Priest I have projected in the top 20 there, and he's 20th. So I don't think any of those guys have anything. And then you have Byron, Cindric, and Chastain, and I thought they all looked really good. The thing with Chastain is he's got a guy ejected, lost his pit stall, and he's going to go 2 laps down probably at the beginning. I would just cross him off your list. I wouldn't do anything with him and would pay no attention to him for this race. Byron, if he wasn't starting 15th, I would bet him to win right now.
I already have.
I know you did. I'm gonna wait, and I'm sure it's gonna get fucked now that I said that, but you know,
it happens.
This is what it is. I like to wait. I'm a waiter. I'm mostly a post practice better. I don't, unless there's extreme value, I'm not jumping on shit early. I think you could look at Cindric at top 4 today. I think that's probably where the value is today. You just got to hope something happens to Blaney. I mean, I don't think that's that bad for the numbers. I think it's like Blaney's minus 225. Larson's like, or not Larson.
Logano's like 285 on DK.
285. And then everyone jumps to 16 after that.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, I think there's some good numbers out there in that area.
Hendrick, Busher.
I show some value on some guys out there. They also drive the same kind of car that Blaney and Logano drive. So pretty easy to figure that out. Don't like the RFK guys. I just gave it all away to you right there. All right.
I think Gibbs top Toyota.
Yeah, the number got pounced pretty down. I think it's at market value right now. I think if you got it above 5, if that's still out there, I think that would be a good get. If you can get Ty Gibbs top Yoda at 5-1 or better, I would definitely be on that. Or
I'm just glad I don't have the problem of even worrying about betting Bell now. I didn't take him pre. I'm not stupid enough to take somebody in these cars at plus 180. So we didn't wipe Bell out of the equation.
I bet 2 drivers at open. And it was because their numbers were double of what I projected them. And that was Joey Logano. I fucking hated making that bet. And then Christopher Bell, and I fucking hated making that bet. And there's just $100 bets. It's not like I'm all in. It's just, hey, these are extreme value. I'm going to bet them at the start. And that's it. And then that Al Image guy, I'm like, hey, one more slide. And it gets worse. Each slide gets worse that he does. These are the guys starting in the top 12. Some were okay in practice. Some were awful. You got Austin Dillon, Logano, Elliott, Busher, SVG. I think he might be able to hang up there today. He was okay at Phoenix earlier this season. I think he might hang up there. I'm not as high on Hamlin as everyone else seems to be, or the books at least. I don't think Jones is going to stay up there. I don't think Reddick's going to stay up there. I don't think Hocevar is going to stay up there. He might be a guy. So I think Hocevar might be a guy just because he's aggressive, maybe not having that cushion in the front bumper. He might break something. Just the more aggressive drivers like maybe him and Priest and guys like that might have an issue with that.
I mean, what was the point of this? What did the watchful eyes of NASCAR come up with the point of the softer bumper?
Because the drivers and again at Martinsville, Martinsville where they would just be like boom, 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 like a train. I guess the drivers are complaining about that, hurting their heads, and concussions, and shit like
I got an idea. Get rid of this stupid ass race car.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
We
That
should
is
bring
part
late
of it.
models. We should bring super late models for short
Yeah. So,
tracks.
do you see earlier this week that the Speedway Motorsports Incorporated is bought into the car store? I do not think people in Daytona offices are going to be too happy about that because if I remember, me and you did a few podcasts back when that was going on, and I said all the Cars Tour and Junior and all them guys need to put NASCAR in their grave is tracks, and now they have tracks. So
Yes, I love it.
I, I don't know. I mean, I
Stir
think
some shit up. Anything
yeah.
to piss NASCAR off.
I mean, if you were pissed about SRX, they're going to be real pissed about this. This is way
SRX ain't got shit on Dale Jr. and Kevin
yeah.
Harvick owning a damn tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's crazy. I don't know. I feel like that was buried this week. It wasn't really
Is
in
that
there.
dumbass Burton part of that too?
Yeah, he's on there. I think someone else
Yay.
too. I'm pretty
Anything
sure
to
there's a
see.
fourth. I
I
can't
love
remember who it is though.
I love
I
the
can't remember.
Burtons.
I love Warburton.
I didn't have the heart to tell the guy that, all right, so we are at my daughter's softball tryout yesterday and he overheard me. All right, one of the girls' grandpas, he always gets my picks and he was
Yeah.
excited as hell yesterday. He texted me yesterday and was like, holy shit, dude, won the truck race. He was like, I don't even watch trucks, but I watched it yesterday. I was like, cool. So
Yeah.
this guy overhears us. And he told me that he sponsored Jeff Burton's car 3 times this year, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't have. I just won't trying to be an asshole, but I was just getting ready to tell him, well, I'm sorry that you're that stupid."
You should have said, hey, if you like losers, me and my buddy do a pre-race show. You could sponsor that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we put winners out. You could actually get a winning something. He was like, "Yeah, the car didn't even make it." I was like, "Usually doesn't. I don't know which races you're watching of Jeb, but usually doesn't."
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do a little quick at some books here. If you guys have any questions, I'm pretty open book. Fire away. Tell you what I got
I'm
here.
getting ready to hop off here, but
Yeah, go ahead.
we're slamming the shit out of Byron. We might have already, and I'm leaning towards a Byron Gibbs and probably I was leaning kind of towards Logano as top forward, but I may have to get one of those other ones thrown in there. I like Busher today. I
Yeah,
trust Busher more than Cindric. I will say that.
I think I trust Cindric more than Busher today, so we might have to, you know.
I'm speaking of in general. I don't know. Cindric,
Yeah,
he
I think the
kind of
Penske cars are good today. All four of them.
maybe I
I think.
should do. Maybe I should just go out on a limb and Baby Barry's gonna have his best race of the year today.
Yeah.
I
What
don't know.
I have right now is
I'm gonna figure out something else, but kind of laying low on Larson. I don't like starting 27th here. Um,
yeah, that's
without
crazy.
it just sucks we didn't have qualifying, but
Yeah, because then you got a shitty pit stall also. So like you're just yeah. Here we go. Big Ross. Yes, very 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 light today. Yeah, I hope to catch
very
something
nice.
live. I mean, if someone gets the lead late and they can hold it, which they should be able to, you know, bet the leader coming off pit road last if no one stays out. Whoever gets off pit road first. This is a pits track position race. It's pit stops, it's restarts. It's going to be aggressive on those restarts because that's the only time you're going to be able to pass. So we could end up with a shit show because the restart's going to be so aggressive. I just think it's not a day to blow out a ton of money. I think if we're gonna have Connor, I mean, if we were gonna, sorry, I'm reading Connor's comment at the same time. I think if we're gonna have like Bell or Blaney are gonna dominate, we're probably gonna get a shit show. I think that's where we're at. Or someone's going to steal it on a late restart, by not pitting or taking two. Not really a great track for betting, in my opinion, today.
I'm gonna be pretty light too. Me and
Yeah.
Skybox both. We're
Yeah, it's
probably
just you guys probably have more than me already. I bet, like I said, I
we're
had
also
Bell.
retarded.
Yeah, I'm not. I am though, probably just a little
Yeah.
bit. I got sick in a limo yesterday, car sick. That was fun. That's so fun when you're old. You just new things happen to you that never happened to you before. It
That's
was
when you
awesome.
got to drop the top back and hang out the roof.
Oh, it was bad.
Get you some fresh air.
I learned a hot tip yesterday. If you feel like you're gonna throw up, you smell an alcohol wipe, and it makes you not feel like you're gonna throw up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's only like a quick temporary fix, but yeah, it'll help you out.
Huh.
Yeah, nice.
Might have to try that.
See,
I don't
come for
throw up
power
much.
rankings, get life tips.
I don't throw up
Um,
much though, so I'm
all
doing
right, I
good on
don't.
that end.
You got anything else?
Nah, it's just I got Byron.
Yeah,
Byron win, Byron top 5, Byron fuck. Anyway, you can bet Byron, just bet him today. That's my
I got
opinion.
I got a Byron top 5. Um, I got Bell and Logano at open, and then I
This
added.
is hey, you do know who won the last race at North Wilkesboro, right?
Oh,
I believe that was an old 24 car that won the last race at North Wilkesboro.
I was gonna say Terry Labonte in the 5.
It could have been, but I think I think it was Gordon
No.
because I was there. 96, right? Some
Yeah, I know
shit.
96 was last. Let me here. Let's bring it up. North Wilkesboro. Yeah. How about this? Right, the last 2 races. You had the last one. Terry Labonte. He won the spring race that year.
Okay, there we go.
So, yep.
All right, so 24 won the last one at the last full race there. 24 wins
Ooh.
the first one at the
Yeah.
first full race back.
There you go.
Mark it down.
If anyone else wants to comment, I'm going to do a spin the wheel to give away.
Now I got to go get a carpet cleaner and clean up this apartment.
All right. You have fun with that. Good luck today, man.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
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 All right. Let me get to the last line. Let me share my screen here. I just have a wheel of the people that commented. I'll give away one of those we're from throwback brand hats. I have like a Buddy Baker, a Ricky Rudd, Jeff Bodine. A couple people won some giveaways. I gave those out. And then I know the guy that won the Stroker Ace hat. I'll be sending that one probably this week. And I'll send whoever wins today another one. So let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure I got everyone's comments. Screen. That one. Add the stage. All right. Thanks for you guys for commenting. Let me spin this. Oh man, I hit the wrong button. Oh, bitch. Let's figure out how to do this. There we go. All right. So whoever wins here, just send me a DM and I'll send that out. I think Connor, there you go. I think you already won one, but there you go. You win another one. Thanks for commenting. That's all you have to do. Good luck to everyone today. Also, I forgot to mention I like Byron in a group on a local against the 11, 5, and 45. He was 4-1 in that. And if you want to take a shot, like 0.1, whatever's your like lottery ticket throwaway fucking money, if you want to. Bowman top Chevy at 20-1. I show some value on that. And Barry top Ford at 40-1. I show some value on that also. Other than that, if you guys don't have any other questions, yeah, I guess it's the alcohol smell, Andrew. And thanks, Connor, about the Gordon. And yeah, like I said, send me a message, Connor. I'll send that over to you. Thanks for joining, everyone. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, would help us out. Just trying to have fun with this. not really doing much. That's why I said I'm using the AI slides now. It makes it a little easier on me. Gets it done a little quicker. I wish they all looked the same and there's better like quality control, but it is what it is when you're just trying to have fun. Yeah, thank you, Andrew. Like I said, no show next week. I'm on vacation. Maybe Rory does something if he wants to, but I will not be available. I will not do anything. So everyone have a great day and good luck, and hopefully you win some money.